All right, y'all. Welcome to Street Church Congregation. Come on in. And for first time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, this video is going to be what I think is a positive video. And I'm going to admit right now, I'm going to have to admit that I'm biased on this particular video that I'm going to do. It is about a beautiful woman by the name of MARISSA TEIJO. I believe she's out of Texas, and I believe that she was a contestant recently in the 2024 Miss Texas USA. Yes. And what makes this story even more beautiful and awe-inspiring is that she is at the age of 71 years old. Yeah, 71 years old. She don't look a day over 40. She look like she in her 40s, 50s, early 50s, late 40s, and she looks amazing. You can take 20 or 30 years off her because she really looks good for her age. She is in tip-top shape physically. She looked great in a bathing suit. She was in a two-piece and she looked amazing. And she stood her ground in that pageant. I seen, a video clip of her in the pageant, and she stood her ground with, 8 girls in their teens and in their early 20s. And she stood her ground at 71 years old. That's the thing about this. She had the green light. Do you understand that? She had the green light from God to do this pageant with dignity and with grace because she stood her ground as far as in conditioning, as far as in being able to model herself as a competitor in that pageant. She stood her ground all the way at 71. She put me to shame because I need to get in shape, and I try to get on track with losing weight because that's where I'm at right now. I ain't even at the point where I can chisel or nothing. I'm at the point where I need to just drop pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of fat, right? It's all about, people call it weight loss, but it really ain't weight loss. It's fat reduction. But that's another video. But yeah, MARISSA TEIJO, I'm here. If you get this video in front of you, if somehow you on YouTube, I'm here to acknowledge you. I'm here to congratulate you. I'm here to celebrate what God has done for you for 71 years, and that's preserve you. Preserve your mind, your body, and your soul to do what you did, to get on that stage and be able to look just as good as the younger women who were in that pageant. You were a valid competitor. You were a valid pageant contestant in the Miss Texas USA pageant for 2024. And I commend you and I applaud you. So MARISSA TEIJO, if you see this, you looking good for 71. And if I wasn't married, I'd be trying to get me a ticket to Texas to find out where you was. But I'm married. Now, the reason why I said I was biased earlier in this video is because I like older women. I like older women. My wife is older. My wife is older by, my wife got 7 years on me. So I like older women. And so I'm biased. I'm biased. But I mean, there's no way that you could look at this woman and deny that she was valid for wanting to strut her stuff at 71. She had the right to do it. And she had the ability to do it. And she had the body. She was conditioned to get on that stage with them young girls and stand her ground. Ain't Texas like Florida stand your ground state? If it is, she stood her ground without a gun. she stood her ground without a gun, excuse me. She stood her ground. She held her own. Like they say up here in the Midwest, she held her own. She did. Now, you know, of course, these younger women are beautiful, right? They are young, so they don't have, you know, the aging yet. But let me say this. This is why I like older women, because I don't know if people paying attention, but some older women, every wrinkle, every wrinkle, every crevice of their body, all of it is in the right place. The hair, right? They hygiene. And just sometimes the wrinkles make them beautiful. And this is the case with MARISSA TEIJO. Sometimes the wrinkles, sometimes the age, it makes them beautiful. They age well. We all do. We all do. So I have to commend her for that. God has preserved her. And she had a right to be on that stage. This was not somebody who didn't have it. She got it. She got it. Now, of course, the girls is younger, and it makes them more attractive, and it makes more sense to some people to put them at the top of this pageant. You understand what I'm saying? And that's okay. But I'm stressing it again. She held her own because she looks amazing for 71. Amazing for 71 years old. So check her out. You know, they got, you know, videos. It's on YouTube. She's all over. She's, you know, the media outlets went crazy over her, and they had a right to, because she looks beautiful for 71. And her body, that two-piece, she had a red, look, I even know the color. She had a red two-piece on for that pageant, man, and she looked amazing. Right? And let me break this down to you too. This show you a lot. At 71 years old, she didn't need a lot of makeup to compete with these young girls. But these young girls are already putting on a lot of makeup to compete with each other. She didn't need a lot of makeup. She looked amazing to be 71. Especially how toned she was, how cut she was for 71. But even her face, you know what I'm saying? She was just a beautiful woman. And like I said, she didn't need all this makeup and everything to dial her up. But it's ironic how these young girls are needing all this makeup to compete against one another, and they are all of them are young. And they already caking the makeup on to compete against each other. And y'all young. And here it is, this woman dabbed some makeup on, just do what she probably normally do, and just went out there and competed at 71. And she held her own doing it. So yeah, you know, that's my video on this, but I had to do this video and give this lady her props, give her her flowers. They always talking about giving her flowers. Well, she deserved her flowers. She, you know, they should have made a category for her, to where she got honorable mention so that other women who look good as her can compete with these young women and get honorable mention. That's, like you get a lifetime achievement award. That should be something that you give somebody who is not the normal age but still look beautiful and decide to compete like that with the younger pageants. Because they have, me doing research and a little research on this after I seen her do it. I saw that they have a senior pageant, right? And some of them look nice too, look beautiful. Again, I'm biased because I like older women, but even to a person who is not into older women would see when somebody is beautiful. You beautiful, you beautiful. You age well, you just age well. That just go without saying. And if you don't see it that way, hey, something is a little loose up there. But this is street church. We just gonna lay it out. Yeah, something a little loose up there. If you can't see beauty in all women, right? If men age well and are handsome in their 50s and 60s, there's no way you can't say a woman is not aging well and looking good in her 50s, her 60s, her 70s, even 80. Even 80. If you aging well, you just aging well. If God preserves you like that, he just preserves you like that. But yeah, I saw that there was a senior pageant, but it was good to see that she could compete with these younger girls and hold her own in that pageant at 71. That was amazing to see, and it was very encouraging for me to be like, man, you can do what you set out to do. You just, prayer and time and meditation and concentrating on your physical health and putting some time on those things, some real effort to maintain. And God will preserve you and bless you for that time and effort you put into your mind, your body, and your soul. Anyway, on that, this is Street Church. I'm going to let the congregation out. God bless. Oh, yeah, listen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know what you think about MARISSA TEIJO, who is 71 years old, competing in the Miss Texas USA pageant with the young girls, And on that, listen, I got merch, and my merch store is usually at the bottom. You scroll down, and you'll see that I have an online store, Street Church Network online store with t-shirts, hats, cups, long tees, and if you want to start your fall collection early, you can get you a hoodie. On that, listen, this is Street Church. I'm letting the congregation out. God bless.